Hey there, YouTubers. It is Don from trueCABLE coming back at you again. And finally, we have got our surface mount box. People have been asking for it for years. No, we haven't been taking our time. It's just that stuff like this takes time to design. And ours is unique because it can actually take just about any large-sized keystone or even a keystone coupler that you can find in the market and put into a surface mount box. Ours will take it, generally speaking. So surface mount boxes are very useful because they allow you to run your permanent cabling to a keystone jack, which if you've watched my videos in the past, you know is the best way of terminating cable, and then mount that into a surface mount box where you can then patch into it with a patch cord. So essentially allowing you to bring your in-wall network outside the wall when you can't get it into the wall. But this allows you to achieve the level of performance that you need. And ours is unique because it's got multiple mounting methods and it is going to take your keystone. If it clicks, it fits. So you stick around, I'll be right back and we'll get into some detail about this and show a little demonstration. Be right back. Okay, thanks for joining. I'm going to go ahead and do an unbagging instead of unboxing. It comes in a bag. So our surface mount box comes with a quick instruction sheet, which you can scan. And most people probably won't need an instruction sheet, but it's there in case you need it. And then the actual surface mount box, it's a 2-port. You squeeze the sides to take the top off. And then you've got nylon ties for cable strain relief. You've got a double-sided piece of sticky tape for certain types of mounting surfaces, like maybe drywall, but if you want to put your paint at risk. And then you have screws for mounting directly into wood. Also, there is a magnet, so you can mount it easily to any metal surface. So the device it's basically a plastic shell. And it comes with 2 keystone ports. And if you only use one, you can go ahead and just blank out the other one with one of our blanks. And we'll get into all of that in a couple of minutes. But another feature is you have these hinged plastic clear windows with ID labels where you can write on both sides if you need to. So if you mess up on one side or you change something, you can switch it over and then switch it around, or even put another piece of paper in there as you like. But you've got 2 ID labels, and one of the biggest things that I like the most about this is it's so easy to work with. I mean, it's literally just snap together, or you squeeze the sides, and there's no prying or guessing exactly how to get this thing open. So that's essentially what comes in the bag, all the accessories you need to mount it, and so now we'll probably get into actually what fits into it. You know, what kind of keystones? Well, there's some really big keystones that'll fit into this thing, and I'm going to show you. So I'll be right back again. All right, well, thank you very much for sticking around this long in the video. We're going to now get into some basic usage on how to actually mount and use this device. So if you accidentally snapped it closed on yourself, not a big deal. It's a simple squeeze to open, just like that. As simple as it gets. And there are 3 primary ways of mounting this box. The first one is going to be the double-sided sticky tape, which you can peel off and then apply to the bottom and then simply stick it to something. The second one is the magnet, which works great on metal surfaces, which is awesome for very temporary type installations. So maybe with office furniture, stuff like that. The third one, a little more permanent, and probably what I would recommend you use, comes with 2 screws. And the 2 screws have to be pre-drilled and then inserted and screwed down to attach the box to the surface first before you seat the keystones, because the keystones cover up the screw holes. So keep that in mind, that you can't just insert the keystones, put the cover on, and try to screw it in. It won't work that way. At that point, you're left with either the double-sided tape or you're left with the magnet. So you have to do a little bit of planning around that. But as far as actually fitting, as you can see, one of the biggest concerns with surface mount boxes, because each one tends to be proprietary, is that they are, well, they're designed for a certain kind of keystone typically. So usually like a punch down keystone, and these are, small, kind of short, but look at this. This is a big toolless shielded keystone. And this shielded toolless keystone won't fit most of the surface mount boxes out there. And most keystones like this don't fit surface mount boxes out there, but it fits ours. So in inserting it and using it is quite simple. So once you terminate your cable, then you simply insert it on an angle like this, and then click. That's quite that simple. Very, very easy to do. And so there's a fulcrum, and then there's a clip. So you want to make sure that the fulcrum part, which you rock it on, is actually inserted first at the top, and then you rock downward, and it clips. And there you go. Fully inserted and ready to go. And it's quite that simple. And of course, if you want to use a blank, this is not an issue. You can put a blank in if you don't intend to use both ports. That way you're not getting dust in there, and the installation looks more professional. So really, that's pretty much it. Once you get the keystone seated, then there's a couple of nylon ties. We do recommend that you make use of the nylon ties so that it provides some strain relief for your keystone, just in case something gets pulled. Don't over tighten the nylon tie, just tighten it, a little snug, and then trim it. And it's got a couple of spots in here to put the nylon ties where you can put them in there and snug things down. And then this device will be ready to go, basically, at that point. If you're wondering about what this will accept, this particular surface mount box accepts high density keystones. What that means is, well, actually it accepts pretty much any keystone, but particularly high density. Also, it'll accept long format rear. In other words, keystone jacks, one thing about keystone jacks is that the front of it is standard. That's designed to fit into a patch panel or a wall plate or a surface mount box, no matter which one we're talking about. What can make something like that not fit a surface mount box is the rear part. And that part is kind of left up to the manufacturer to decide how to design. And it can change depending on how you terminate it. Is it a punch down? Is it toolless? One's going to be longer and bigger. So this particular box is designed in such a way that it can take literally anything out there, including couplers with patch cords plugged in with boots on them. So I've tested it. It works with ours. So that's pretty much it. That's how you install it. It's very straightforward, and there's not much to it. One little helpful tip for you is when you go to pre-drill the holes for the screws, and I do recommend you do that, 3/32 inch drill bit is the drill bit that you want to pre-drill the holes. And of course, just best practice, take the box, put it up against the surface you want to put it at, make a couple of dots where you want your holes at, take it off, pre-drill your holes, put it back up, screw them in, and now you can go ahead and mount your keystones and tie your cable down and put the top on. So, thank you very much for tuning in and actually watching our video here. I hope you enjoy our surface mount boxes. We had a lot of fun designing them and a lot of fun testing them. And we're glad to finally bring them to market. And people have been asking for years and years and years. It takes time to design stuff like this to get it exactly right, and so that it works for everybody. And so there you go. Please subscribe to our channel. Leave us a like. Ring the notification bell if you want to receive notifications from us. Other than that, I'm going to say you have a great day and happy networking. Thank you very much for watching the content. Oh, and by the way, were you considering just using any indoor cable outside? Don't do that. Please check out this video here about outdoor cable.